everything that God made, that God created, is just very beautiful. It is us, the humans, who misuse these things. Then at the end of the day, we suffer with putting things in order. So today, what we have, they are the kitchen remains here. Things from the kitchen scraps. You can see the eggs, the eggshells, you can see the mangoes, the leftovers, the banana peelings. So we are going to use these leftovers and we make very good composite that we use to feed our gardens. So somebody has been asking for this video, and today I was like, no, for my subscribers, nobody should be left out. Subscribe if you're new here. So what are we going to do? We are going to use these things and we make very good composite. But before we go to that, at our farm here, at this demonstration center, we have this. It is called stage 1 and it has the word sorting. So at stage 1, whenever we are mixing our manure, our composite, whenever we are mixing it, we sort whatever we are going to use in our garden. So you may say, what are we sorting in here? These eggshells, they take a bit longer to break down if you were to put them and compost them with other things. They take longer to break into these smaller pieces. So when we are mixing this composite, this one we put it aside. We are not going to put them in the mixture of today. Then we continue searching for any other thing. There are people who eat a lot of things that are packed in polythenes. I'm also finding one, it had carried sausages. So people who are cooking, they left it here. So we remove all these things. Then if you find any other thing that is going to contaminate your composite, please remove it. Like we don't put the eggshells. If you find some stones, you remove all of them because they'll not break down to give you the right manure for your gardens. Right here is our stage 2. And stage 2 is the processing unit in our gardens here. So at the processing unit, what do we do? At the processing center, you can see what we have. They are all kitchen remains. And these ones here, they have stayed for some days. Though I have a few new ones, which we can add on. And we see how we farm together. And these things, we always measure a basin of these things. If it is a full basin, these small basins. If we can measure a full one, then we shall have to add some few things and we compost these things properly. So at this stage, collect all of them, put them in a pit, like this pit you're seeing here. And in this pit, we shall also have another pit right here. And this pit here, it will have other things that we are going to add, in our composite. So we have something here, and it is human urine. This human urine is what we are going to use. We are going to use it and add it in our mixture here. So we are not going to waste any time. We do it like this. Why are we using human urine? Human urine is very important in fermenting these things. So whenever we are mixing manure at our farm here, urine is a must. It's a must requirement because it helps to ferment these things very fast. Urine is rich in urea, which many crops need. So we have added some urine. Actually, 20 kilograms of these remains, you should always add 5 liters of human urine. 20 kilograms of these remains, add 5 liters of human urine. What we brought today is around 3 liters because earlier we had put some. So we only want to show you, our subscribers, our viewers, what else you need to add to make very good composite for yourself. So after doing this, when we reach this level, we are not going to put all this. We are not going to put all this. This one may go in another pit somewhere, in another hole somewhere. We always mix these things in different centers depending on what we need to do. It can be for easy accessibility, maybe the place you don't want to be very far from wherever you're mixing from. But generally, this is our manure mixing center. And when you look this side also, we still have things like the rabbit urine in the jerry can. We have the green manure the other side. We have a black bucket which has urine inside there. So it is our manure mixing center. But for today, our major concentration is looking at this manure which we are mixing from this place. So after doing this, The next thing is to cover. We shall start with simple dried banana leaves. You can use dry grass like this, such that whenever there is rain, it can help to go through your kitchen scraps, your kitchen remains, and you still get your manure composted very well. Everything will come out soft, looking very good for gardens to feed on. So we continue covering. Nothing should be left out. You can use dried grass if you don't have the banana leaves like me. We cover these things such that at the end of the day, they'll be able to compost all of them together. We don't want to be with others when they are already composting and others have remained out. So we shall do it like this. I'll add this on top. All these things, we do them such that everything will compost very well. Even if there are birds like the chicken which may disturb your gardens, they'll not be able to scratch off these things. So we cover them like this. And we shall come back to check on these things after 1 month, because now there is rain. Rain is going to go through them. So we shall come back to check on them after a month. This is the green manure. We also make some green manure. This one comes from leaves purely, but we shall come back for that another day. Rabbit urine, we always use it here at the farm. This is human urine in here. So we have a lot of things that we do at our manure mixing center. So for today, somebody has been asking for this video for quite a long period of time. How do you make your composite manure? How do you use it to feed your gardens? So today I'm here to show you how I do it. Stage 3, we are still continuing. It's called the cooling center. The cooling center, where we started from, I was scooping some manure. And this is the manure I was scooping. So it always comes here. Wherever we remove it from the pit, even the one I've shown you, after 1 month, carry it, put it in the cooling center. Put it in the cooling center like that. After doing that, you may find others up here, out here. These ones have already cooled and they are ready to go to the garden. So we always make these things to feed our gardens. When you look at my farm here, at my garden, the soils are stony, like as you're seeing. The soils are stony, they are sandy. I'm farming in the semi-arid areas of northern Uganda, but I'm managing to farm this food effectively because of the manure, the composite, the kitchen scraps I've shown you, which we always use. So when you look right here, we have some vegetables, the beans. They are all looking green because we use the manure, the composite that we always make at our farm here. So after you have cooled your manure like this, when it is all cool like this, you can be able to apply it in the gardens. Like the other side behind, you can see how the gardens are looking. You can take it to your fruit trees, because we also farm fruits. We are farmers of fruits and vegetables in northern Uganda here. So you can take it to your fruit trees. You make a scoop like this. This one has cooled already. You can see it is already mixed with the soil. It has cooled already. Well, I'm not the strongest, but I can farm, and I thank God for that. So we go. Dig a hole 1 foot off the tree. 1 foot off the tree. Dig a trench or a hole. Put your soil of that manure which has already cooled the composite, which has already cooled, it will look like it is all soil. A stone came with it. It will look like all it is soil. So we shall fill this gap here, then we cover. At the end of the day, all our fruits will look healthy, will grow tall. You can see my avocados, they are looking very good. The leaves are green. You know, in farming, we don't need examiners, but the color, the beauty, the size, they always help us to determine whether we are farming effectively, whether we can produce quality food or not. So farm with Christine. Christine is my name, the principal farmer, the real life coach, because I show you something, go do it yourself at home. It will effectively come out the way you have seen it here. The way we do it here, it's the same way you can do it at your farm. You farm and have quality food for yourself. Keep farming with us. We wanted to show you how you can use your kitchen remains, the kitchen scraps in the rainy season, and you make manure. We have already shown you earlier how you can use them, keep them in the dry season, such that they keep dry until when you ferment them in the rainy season and they give you food. So for today, we wanted to show you what exactly we do at the farm here, and we manage to get food. You've seen my soils, they are stony, they are sandy, semi-arid areas have characteristics like hunger. But we are here to work together to create a better world to live in, to work together, and we have food on the table. You and me, we can make a better world to live in. Subscribe to my channel. Stay farming with Christine. Make composite for yourself at home, at your gardens, in your farms, at your farms, in your gardens. Make this composite. It will always help you to farm better, to create a greener pasture, to create a greener environment. Farm with us. But above all, subscribe to my channel and stay blessed in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. See you.